Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been part of Hollywood's dark undercurrent for years, and actress Scarlett Johansson is pulling back the curtain on it. She's speaking up, once again, about the way women, especially young actresses, have been objectified and boxed into roles that revolve around one thing: desirability and the male gaze. Now, if you've followed Scarlett's journey, from indie films like Lost in Translation to global blockbusters like The Avengers, you know she's had one of the most diverse and evolving careers in Hollywood. But what you might not know is just how limited and narrow the opportunities were for her when she was just starting out. In a recent interview with the Times of London, Scarlett Johansson got really candid. She said something that struck a chord. When she first came into the industry, the roles she was offered almost always centered around how desirable she was. That's it. Not her depth, not her ambition, not her emotional complexity, just her looks and how she could fit into the male-centric storyline. She said, quote, "A lot of the roles I was offered or went for had their ambitions or character arcs revolving around their own desirability or the male gaze, or a male-centered story." And let's be real, that's something a lot of women in Hollywood, and even outside of it, can relate to. Your value being attached to how you look, how you appear to others, especially to men, rather than what you bring to the table as a full, three-dimensional human being. But here's the good news. Scarlett says something has shifted. Hollywood isn't perfect, far from it, but we're in what she calls a different time for young women. There are more opportunities now to play layered, complicated, powerful women. Women who are more than just the love interest. Women who are the story, not just the sidekick in it. Women who don't have to fit into one mold, seductive, mysterious, or tragic, but can be everything at once. She also pointed out how the messaging has changed. Today, young women are seeing more female role models on and off screen. Women in positions of power, women directing, producing, writing, leading franchises, and creating stories for other women. But this isn't the first time Scarlett has talked about this. Back in 2022, she opened up about how the industry hypersexualized her when she was barely out of her teens. She said she felt pigeonholed, objectified, and, in her words, not getting offers for work for things that I wanted to do. She even recalled feeling like people treated her as if she were much older than she was, as if being desirable meant being past your prime before you even hit your mid-20s. She fought hard to break out of that box. And she did, through sheer talent, smart choices, and resilience. But not everyone gets that chance. That's why her voice matters. Scarlett Johansson speaking out is a reminder that we need to continue pushing for richer, more diverse, and more respectful representation, not just in film, but in every storytelling space. So what do you think? Have things really changed in Hollywood? Are young actresses today getting better roles? Or is the system still built on the same old foundation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you appreciate stars using their platforms to shed light on these issues, make sure to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more breakdowns and conversations around Hollywood, culture, and storytelling. Until next time, keep questioning the narrative.